As someone who routinely loses their shirt on crypto investments, I cannot tell you how nice it is to finally see something that I entered in early performing well. In today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about one of my all-time favorite cryptos, Decentraland, and how it has been having an incredible run recently that I really think it deserved. So if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and let's get into it. Now, the first question I'm sure you guys have is, how does this relate to NFTs? Well, Decentraland was actually on the forefront of the NFT craze, because back when I picked up Decentraland around 60 cents, it definitely has been good to me so far. Back when I got it around 60 cents, I said, wow, they seem to be doing something pretty amazing. Now, if you don't know what Decentraland does, essentially it is the name. It is a decentralized land where you can go and buy literal plots of land, you could buy apparel, you could buy tons of different stuff, and what it really sort of looks like to me is something along the lines of like The Sims meets cryptocurrency. I've never played The Sims, I've never played a game like that, but what it really feels like is some kind of experience where you can go and basically place as much money as you want into digital assets in this digital world. And that seems to me like a prelude to a lot of the NFT hype, because of course we did have Ethereum NFTs, which, you know, have been taking off recently, as well as Solana, but Decentraland seems to have been one of the originators of this incredible sort of process here, and you guys can see that they have things on Ethereum here and Polygon Matic over on their website. So when we take a look, you guys can see this is Decentraland, and before you comment on the graphics, I understand they're not stellar, but keep in mind, this is the first time in which we have seen something like this. So lose yourself in an evolving world, explore lands owned by users to see scenes and structures, yada yada, test the limits of your imagination you can build on here, and this building idea is really what has led to the price surge, because I know a lot of people are sitting here going, okay, like, why is this up 300% on the day? What happened? Well, before I get into that, make sure to check out Webull if you guys have not already, guys. Top of the link down below in the description. It is so easy to do. You guys can go over there and get started with trading stocks. You guys can get 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300. So if you guys are interested in getting started trading, I would really appreciate it, because of course I get a couple free stocks as well. So if you guys like me and want to support the channel, I always do appreciate it. And I have seen people get lucky with free shares of Apple, Facebook, all that good stuff. So definitely check out Webull, top of the link down below in the description. But the reason why this has been performing so well is because of Facebook. So recently, Mark Zuckerberg talked about what he is attempting to do with what he calls the metaverse. And essentially, this is the idea of building on crypto. He said the change in focus during his Connect 2021 keynote presentation, appearing initially from the real world, he bathed in otherworldly blue light after being transported to simulated virtual reality. And he said that over time, I hope that we are seen as a metaverse company, and I want to anchor our work and our identity in what we are building towards. So what he is essentially talking about here is building a virtual world. Now, what cryptocurrency owns the idea? I mean, virtually owns it. I mean, I can't think of anything that really comes close to the level of stature that this cryptocurrency has. What cryptocurrency owns virtual worlds? Hey, Mana. I mean, this is literally exactly what Mark Zuckerberg was talking about. Now, I do not know whether or not Mark Zuckerberg consciously knew about this and consciously knew that Ethereum, Ethereum-related, NFT kind of tokens here would have, this kind of run, especially, again, that Decentraland would be so closely linked to his statements. I'm not sure if he knew about this. It's possible. I really don't know. But when it comes down to it, Mana is the one that is reaping the benefits. And of course, you guys can see we are up 150% on the day. And the market cap right now is still kind of low. For some perspective, we are still kind of low in terms of market cap. When you compare it to a lot of other things on here, guys, we are still below, ICP, below Theta, VeChain, Stellar. I mean, there are a lot of other cryptos, Litecoin, which I think are a lot less impressive. Nothing against Litecoin. I'm just giving you guys examples. There are a lot of cryptos on these, this top 26 list that I think are a lot less impressive than Decentraland, and Decentraland isn't even near them in terms of market cap. Now, also keep in mind, guys, once this price sort of deflates, I mean, I think it's going to deflate a little bit, let's be honest. After this price deflates and we have some kind of natural pullback, the market cap will also go down. So with that in mind, it's important to know that we are still kind of early on Decentraland. And I think it's extremely possible that this could hit $10 because really all it would have to do is 3x, and that would bring the market cap to $18 billion, which if we were to compare it to other cryptocurrencies, that would be somewhere above Luna. So definitely possible, again, slightly above Uniswap. I mean, it's definitely possible that Decentraland can do this. Again, nothing against Uniswap, but I think Decentraland is a little bit more relevant these days and a little bit more impressive these days. So I think this is absolutely incredible. And like I've talked about on the channel before, guys, with NFTs, with anything, I personally love to see any crypto that I truly believe in doing well. It is such a nice feeling. There are a lot of cryptos out there which people will invest in on the way up, and they just know that it ain't gonna hang out there for very long, and it's gonna fall on the way down. I've seen that, but what I personally love about Decentraland is that there is truly, in my mind, no reason not to like it. There is no reason not to have faith in this because they are the first of their kind doing what they are doing, and again, even with graphical limitations on their website, they still are actually doing something, man. They are actually doing something, and that is so important. There are so many cryptos out there that really have nothing going on for them, and Decentraland, I mean, really, it's basically a video game in a sense. It's an NFT sort of collection. I mean, there is so much going on here that in my mind, this is a metastasized version of everything that crypto is. I mean, this is everything that makes, in my view, crypto amazing. And I saw this back when mana was around 60 cents. I didn't put enough in to make a real difference, but it still has been good to me over time, and I really cannot complain about anything in regards to their development team and to their progress. And it looks like Mark Zuckerberg's sort of announcement here is going to, definitely help this out in the future. Now, the question is, will Mark Zuckerberg actually use mana? That's the question, because if he doesn't use mana, I could see this price taking a bit of a dip in the near future. But it is very, very possible that he could, if he either promotes mana or uses it or shows any sort of affection for it, that could have a massive impact on the price. Because, of course, Facebook is a tech giant. I mean, they have, one of the biggest companies in the world. So if they have any inclination that they're going to use mana or build on mana or somehow collaborate with mana, I think that would be absolutely humongous. Now, again, if they don't, price could head down a little bit. That is possible. And I definitely don't think that is, out of the question. But when it comes down to it, guys, it looks as if Decentraland will be here to stay. In regards to whether or not you should buy, again, right now, it's really high up, and I'm not a financial advisor, but it does look like it is a little high to enter. Now, if we go 3 weeks and it hangs out at $3.50, maybe a good time to enter. But I have a feeling the next couple of days we'll see some natural pullback, maybe to 250, maybe to 2. It could happen. It is possible. Again, when you look at the morning, we were sitting here at $1.50, and then we hit all the way up to around $4, which is just bonkers. So again, it is very, very possible that with mana we could see some kind of natural pullback, but I definitely wouldn't let it sort of rain on your parade if you believe that this is a good investment for the long term. That being said, guys, I appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much. My name is Matt. See you guys on the next one. Peace.